Hey guys, this is Rubus Calculum, and I have a micro farm. It works for wheat, carrot, beetroot, and potatoes. I advise carrots because they give you the most meat sticks per bite. And also you can eventually turn them into golden carrots if you make a gold farm, which I'll probably do a tutorial in, seeing I have one probably somewhere around here. So, let's hop into the tutorial. But before that, first thing, this is small. It's it's beginning game pricey. So these hoppers, also don't use a hoe here, or netherite hoe. Use a shovel, a wooden shovel. I show that in the tutorial. So these hoppers, they are a little pricey, 5 iron a piece, and then the pistons are 1 iron a piece, and then the observers are 1 quartz a piece. But otherwise, this tutorial is really cheap. Also, you do not need the crafting tables, but I advise it, because then if you're harvesting wheat, you want to turn your wheat into bread and your carrots into golden carrots, etc. Like I have here, I have a bone meal farm to supply me with bone meal for my dispensers. But you could also have, say, a gold farm hooked up to this too, so that you could just take your gold out and then craft up your golden carrots. And yeah, so this is a really efficient farm. It works well. It's a little pricey, but it doesn't take long to get the resources. The worst thing is the quartz, which you have to be able to go to the nether, and you need some quartz for this comparator. That is the worst thing. It'll give yourself 10 minutes of mining, and you will get enough iron to do all this. So, this isn't bad at all, you know. You have a waterlogged stair back here. I used glass here. Don't use glass, is my opinion. I just use glass so you can see it. In the tutorial, I will be using solid blocks. So, yeah, and then one of the last things here, slab. I have a slab here. You can use glass or any other type of slab. And for the stairs, so these are all blocks of choice. And the stair is, you can do any type of stair. Wood and any type. But I advise stone because it's the most resilient. So, let's hop into the tutorial. So here's how it works. You put whatever you want there. I have carrot in this case because it's the best. You flick the lever and you plant them, and then it harvests them and it pops over to you. And then you just flick the lever again and it all stops. And then if you have, for say, some gold, then you can craft yourself some golden carrots. If I turn myself, so now we've got our carrots and I got some gold, and so now we need to turn these to golden nuggets, and then you can craft yourself golden carrots, which are the best food source in the game for fighting, and really good, easy to get, good food source in general. So this is a tutorial on how to do that. For this tutorial, you will need 1 wooden shovel, 1 cobblestone stairs or any other stairs of choice, 1 redstone comparator, 1 water bucket, 1 trapdoor of choice, 10 redstone dust, 4 dispensers, 10 stone bricks, 1 slab of choice, there are 3 observers, 4 hoppers, 2 sticky pistons, one redstone torch, one lever, and one hoe and a piece of dirt. Or you can just have a piece of farmland. If you hoe the dirt, you get farmland, and if you slip touch the farmland in Bedrock Edition, you can get farmland as an item. I advise just getting any type of hoe and a piece of dirt. So here's the tutorial. So I have this scaffolding here to get around. You can just have stairs, or you can use temporary blocks and stuff. I'm using slime blocks because they break quickly. So let's start by placing a block here, a block of choice there, with a comparator on it. Then turn around, crouch, and place the block against the comparator. Then take a redstone torch and place it there with a block on the top of it, like that, and with a slab on the side, like that, facing upwards. It has to be on the top. Then on the top of that, we will have one piece of redstone dust. It should activate. That is good. And then we will have temporary blocks here, another temporary block there, and then place a hopper facing there into that temporary block. Then place a hopper facing into that hopper. Place a hopper facing into that hopper. Break the temporary block, and then put a hopper facing into that one. Okay. So then you take, you put a block right here, crouch in place, then place a piece of redstone dust on top of that block, there, there, and there. Oh, and I just did that wrong, I realize. So, you break that, and you put the comparator here, the block there, the redstone torch there, the slab there, or the block, solid block there of choice, and place the up slab right there. Now break the temporary blocks under the hoppers and pick them up, and then place your wooden shovel inside there. Why you should use a wooden shovel is because a wooden shovel only takes one log to make. Place a piece of redstone dust there. It should be on, but it should be flickering on and off. That is because we have our wooden shovel in here. The comparator sees that there's a wooden shovel inside this hopper and sends a redstone output, which turns off the torch, which turns off the redstone dust. But then the wooden shovel leaves and goes into this, leaves from this one, and the hopper puts it into this hopper, and so then the comparator no longer detects the torch, and the torch turns. It stops sending a redstone output, which turns on the torch, which powers that block, which powers the redstone dust up here. So now you place a sticky piston there. It should be moving up and down. Break that temporary block you used to get up, or if you use the scaffolding. Then we take a sticky piston and place it here, like that. See? And then you take your observers and you need your trapdoor. You place your observer here, and then you go up, up, and then place another observer, so that should make a clock, and you should hear a ticking sound. Now place your trapdoor. Now it should be going up, down, up, down, up, and now you place then you place a block on top of your sticky piston, and actually, how about this? Let's just get our lever. This will not be permanently. Turn on that. So it pauses this whole circuit. Break that block and get onto it. Place a temporary block there. Crouch and place an observer right there. Break that and get out your redstone dust and your dispenser. Place one dispenser there. Then take your dirt and hoe or farmland. I'm going to use dirt. Then jump up here, place the dirt, hoe the dirt. So now it's farmland. Then place a temporary block there. And get another dispenser out. Go back here and place your dispenser there. Place another temporary block there. And place your dispenser facing that way. Now we have to get the top dispenser, which I highly advise including. It makes this farm a whole lot easier. You take the observer, and first we must place a block right there. This is going to be your AFK spot. Now we can break that lever, pick it up, and then now it should start activating in your farm. So come back to your AFK spot and place the lever and turn it on, which turns off the farm. So if the lever is facing towards the dirt, then it's working. And so now we place a dispenser like that onto our temporary block facing down. Then tower up using temporary block, break that block, and place dust while crouching all along there. And then break that block, and break those temporary blocks, and then we have to go to the back. So go back here, go down here, and you should see this space here. So get your fence and stuff and your cobblestone stairs, not your fences. Place a block there and a block there. Now get your water bucket out and your temporary block and your solid block. So you're going to have to do this quickly. So quickly waterlog the stair by right-clicking it or tapping it, and then place the stone brick on that bit right there. Because, look, I'm trying to place on the top, and that doesn't place. You have to place on the bottom. So, go quickly, waterlog it, and then place the block. There. And now we're done. We have a piece of redstone dust extra. Let me go around and see. Is there anything I need to do? No, apparently not. So we have one extra piece of redstone dust. And this is the farm all done. Now you have your 2 blocks. Place them here. And hoe your dirt. And break one of those blocks I just realized. And place it over here. Your dirt should become farmland. Then you can place your carrots or whatnot. Fill these dispensers with bone meal. Turn on the lever and just keep right-clicking or tapping this area. Don't move when the block moves. Just keep doing this, whether the block moves or not. Just see? Because now I'm hitting the cobblestone block when it's down. but when it's up, I'm not. And do that, and it will work. And then that is your farm. If your thing is just almost grown and you don't want to have to turn on your farm, flick the trap door, and that will activate all the dispensers at once. And that won't mess up your farm in any way whatsoever. So this has been the AFK little mini micro farm. It can do, again, wheat, carrots, potatoes, beetroots, and if you do some fancy redstone wiring and take out this comparator, turn the lever off, break this torch, then this should be down, and you can, I haven't tested this before, but if you place, well, if you have it up, so now you can have it up and you can just place flowers and it won't move up and down. Also, alternatively, you can just do flowers too here. So if you go like this, we'll head over to this one. And see, so break these at the bottom, keep the lever down, we'll turn it off, and then you can have a 2-high flower farm. If I'm correct, I actually have never tested this. It just popped into my head. So, rose bush, it's 2-high, turn on the lever, and look, you get all your flowers. That's correct. See, it's a flower, and look how efficient the flower farm is. You can even just stand in here and get all your flowers. And then to turn it off, you just do that. And that's how you can turn it into a flower farm really quickly. All you have to do is just break the comparator and the redstone torch. Put them back when you want to make it a wheat, carrot, and beetroot farm. And that is all for now, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this, and I hope to see you soon on the channel. One last favor I ask. Funny, so I need you to comment goofy, silly, funny redstone ideas like me flexing. Here, if I turn a lever, it's me flexing, and Betsy the cow, where if I feed her bowl, then she eats food. It's a animation. So I do that. And so Betsy will eat stuff, and it's a really just silly, goofy thing. I need that because the next redstone will be a silly, goofy redstone ideas from you. So, survival episode, comment goofy redstone ideas. This episode, can you comment ideas for a giant survival base? Something, maybe a giant Statue of Liberty, or here I have a giant Steve over here, maybe a big city. I could make a small city and live in the city. We could have a underground giant mine. We could live in the mine. I need ideas. I have ideas, but they're not all great, and I have a limited amount. And you guys are very creative, and I love to hear what you guys are saying. Please comment, please leave a like, please subscribe, and hope you enjoy. Goodbye.